So first up, I'm going to have a go with this replica feathery ball that I've made. I've been making replica featheries for about 17 years now, and it's not exactly what you'd call spherical, but it's not bad. And then the putter I'm using with it is this copy of the oldest known name-stamped putter in the world. The original was made in the late 1700s by Simon Cosse of Leith. And what is actually quite peculiar about the name stamp is that it's stamped this way and not this way, which is how the vast majority of wooden-headed golf clubs were stamped. So let's see how we get on with this one. Now, it's really surprising that a ball that couldn't really be called that round actually puts really well. In the late 1840s, a new material was discovered in the Far East called gutta percha. It's a natural tree sap. Industrious golfers in Scotland obtained some of this material and made some golf balls out of it. The initial ones didn't work very well. They were actually too smooth. But after they got a bit dented, they noticed that they were flying straighter and further. And so, effectively, the dimple was born. Although, as you can see on this ball, it was actually lines that were hammered into it. Now, let's have a go and see how well this ball putts. I've got a putt here, again, as I did with the feathery, of about 10 yards. This time I'm using this putter, which is a slightly reduced size version of the one I was using with the feathery, and this is an original putter from the 1880s. Didn't go very well. A major difference with using gutter balls as opposed to the old leather and feather balls was the sound they make. It's much more of a click as you hit the ball. Okay, next up I've got this Bussy blade putter. It has a brass blade and a steel hosel and a Silvertown gutter ball. These date from the 1890s. Next up, I'm going to use this Cafferty's topspin putter, which has actually a negative lofted face, and this square mesh ball, which has an elastic band wound core. So I'm expecting it's going to feel quite a lot different from the solid gutter. Now, actually, this wound ball feels and actually sounds quite different than the old gutta percha. And golfers actually said at the time when the wound balls came in 1898 that they actually missed the clicking sound that was associated with striking a golf ball. And there I've actually just experienced it for myself. The actual wound ball with a relatively soft cover of Balata actually feels a lot like the old feathery. How weird is that? Finally, I'm going to have a go with my ping answer with its distinctive heel and toe weighting, and also it has a slot just behind the hitting face, and this small imperial sized ball of 1.62 inches, and you can see this one actually has a logo of Barclays Bank. Ooh, just pushed it a little bit. So what have I learnt from all this experimentation with these old putters and old balls? Well, I think putting is definitely a game within a game, and if you've got confidence on the greens, that makes a massive difference. I'm sure there were bad putters and there were good putters in the olden days. In fact, Tom Morris once received a letter to his home in St Andrews which was simply addressed to the misser of short putts. The postman knew exactly where to deliver that letter. I hope you've enjoyed these little videos. I will be doing quite a lot more. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, please pop them in the boxes below. Thanks for watching.